We're here with Tom Loeffler. Tom, talk to us about this tremendous card that you have February 24th at the Forum, please.
Superfly 2. It's February 24th. We're here at the great Wildcard Boxing Gym. Appreciate Freddie Roach letting us have the media day here. We have Brian Valoria, Donnie Nietes were here, and putting on some of their world-class skills. Brian Valoria is fighting for his 5th world title, for the vacant WBA flyweight title against undefeated Ukrainian Golovkin, and that's going to be a tough fight for him. But if he can win his 5th world title, now all of a sudden Brian's getting in that range of Hall of Fame career, and Donnie Nietes is kind of a long-time Filipino favorite fighter as a champion, and he's defending his IBF title. So you got those two guys fighting on the show. Nietes is fighting Argentinian Reveco. You got Cuadras against Arroyo fighting on the show, and then naturally the main event with Sisterket, with his Thai fans against Estrada is going to bring. There's going to be a huge Mexican fan base out there. Everyone loved the Superfly 1, and I think we've actually outdid ourselves from Superfly 1. Now we have 3 world titles. We got Cuadras and Arroyo. So Pedro Duran is going to be on there from Paramount, California. Luis, the great. Lulu, the great champion from, or the great fighter, female fighter from Australia is going to be on there. It's the first time over here in the United States, so we're looking forward to a great undercard, a great show, and the fans are going to have a great time. The doors open at 3:30, and the Forum Terrace for everyone that wants to come to tailgate is going to be 3 o'clock. Is going to open. With the Tecate girls are going to be out there. They're going to be serving Tecate beer. We're sponsored by Tecate, so it's going to be a great event.
Talk about the most affordable prices for tickets that we've seen.
Oh yeah, $30. If you go to the Forum box office, you put down $30, you get a $30 ticket, and that's in the lower bowl. Those are good locations. Those aren't way up in the rafters. So we're excited about that. We wanted to price this fair for the fans. We love the fan support that they showed the first time for Superfly 1, and I think everyone that had been at the StubHub, we set the second largest attendance at StubHub after Triple G and Rubio. Chocolatito had a great fan base. Inoue was there, and now Superfly 2, we think, is going to take it one step higher.
And the main event.
Yeah, Rungasai, what can you say after that knockout win over one of the best fighters that we've seen in the sport lately? Chocolatito is a huge fan favorite. Rungasai, with that dominant victory, I think now he's taken his career to a different level. He's a national hero in Thailand. Everyone from Thai Town, all the fans are going to come out to support him. So him fighting Estrada. Estrada had that quality win over Cuadras. That was a very difficult fight for him, and the way he was able to drop Cuadras and win that decision, that took his career to a different level. So now he's fighting for the title, wants to get his title back, and it's gonna be a lot of fireworks between those two guys.
Switching topics, it's official. Canelo versus Triple G.
Cinco de Mayo, that's right.
Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Yes.
But as far as where it's going to take place is still unknown. It looks like it's going to be between New York and Vegas.
That looks like the 2 leading candidates right now. MSG is putting in a huge offer. They're actually surpassing what we did the first time for the first fight in Las Vegas. Gennady's fought at MSG 6 times, so they want to have him back. And then what can you say about Las Vegas? Cinco de Mayo in Las Vegas is almost like a Mexican tradition to go to Las Vegas for Cinco de Mayo. So I'll go through all the offers with Golden Boy. Actually, I'm going to meet with them today, and then we'll see. Hopefully we'll have an announcement where the official location is going to be, so the fans can make their flight arrangements, their hotels, and we can finally put the tickets on sale.
Is it safe to say that it's going to take place in Vegas, since that's where all the money's at, or MSG really making a serious offer?
MSG is making a serious offer. I wouldn't say that's where all the money's at. I mean, there's a lot of money there in Las Vegas, and we had a tremendously successful show last time. We set the record for the 3rd highest grossing boxing match for tickets in the last fight, and that's again that's for 2 non-American fighters. That's a huge statement. So it's going to be hard to beat Las Vegas, but I know Madison Square Garden, with all their history and their financial support, they want to have the fight there. So we're gonna see where we can work out the best deal.
There's rumors that Chocolatito might be in he wants to be the co-main.
There is rumors about that. We'd love to. Look, the Superfly series really came about because of the success that Chocolatito had. I mean, he opened the doors, especially on the mainstream boxing channels.
And because
here.
he pushed it too. Let's give credit where it's due.
We definitely pushed Chocolatito. It was a great combination, having Chocolatito and Triple G fighting on the same shows. Arguably, they were #1, #2 pound for pound fighters at the time, and they were giving the fans a lot of value for their money. We gotta give Peter Nelson a lot of credit for recognizing Chocolatito's tremendous skills and his marketability, and Chocolatito delivered for the fans. He always put on tremendous fights. So it would be an honor to have him back on the show. We're talking to Mr. Honda, Titan Promotions, and his manager, Carlos Blondon, to see if we can work something out. And I think the fans would love to see Chocolatito back in the spotlight.
As far as Triple G, have you had a chance to talk to him? Is he in training camp yet, or?
He hasn't been in training camp yet. I was just in Russia with him last week. He was over there. He was invited as the ambassador for the boxing forum from the Russian Federation, and he went to support his training partner, Murat Gassiev, who had a big win over Dorticos. So I was over there in Russia. Now he's getting into his training regimen, and he'll be up in Big Bear pretty soon here with Abel Sanchez. But he's ready to go. He can't wait. He can't wait to get back in the ring with Canelo. He felt he won the first fight, but second time around, he wants to make it even more emphatic that, or more dominant, that there'll be no question as to who won the fight.
Can you talk to us of what this does to his victory as far as matching with Bernard Hopkins, 20th consecutive wins?
Yeah, there's a lot of different storylines on this fight. Bernard Hopkins, who's a partner at Golden Boy, he holds the record for 20 title defenses at middleweight. Gennady now has 19, so that's a whole different theme. I know Bernard's going to be rooting hard for Canelo to stop Gennady tying his record, and if Gennady can tie, if you put it in perspective, nobody thought Bernard is such a legendary fighter and has such a long career. Nobody thought that anyone could even come close to 20 title defenses in the middleweight division, and if Gennady can achieve that, that's a huge statement. Not only will it be a historic mark for him, it'll establish himself not only as the best middleweight, but really I think the winner May 5th is going to be the best fighter in the sport of boxing.
Anything you want to tell the fans?
Just,
about this
you
fight,
know,
whatever.
We had a great year 2017, and we're looking forward to keep that momentum 2018. With the Superfly in February, the Cinco de Mayo show with Triple G and Canelo, and then hopefully we can put on a couple more fights in the fall and have a great run at 2018.
And briefly, very briefly, about your 360 Promotions, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Superfly will be the first show for 360 Promotions, but we are going to do series here in Hollywood. We should be announcing that pretty soon, and we're excited for that. That'll be in March, and a lot of fighters have wanted to work with me in the past, and this will give us an opportunity to sign fighters, develop fighters, and bring them to the same levels where we had with Triple G, the success with Chocolatito, with both Klitschko brothers who had a historic run in the heavyweight division, and hopefully we can bring a lot more talent to our shows.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate your time. Thank you.